Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Mercy. I'm a BSN RN, and on this channel I talk mostly about nursing topics. I try to share all my nursing experience with you guys, both current nurses, student nurses, and potential nurses. I just do my best to bring some knowledge to you guys about nursing and add some value to your life as far as nursing goes. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And for my old viewers, I'd like to say welcome back. So today's video is going to be a topic that I feel like I've already talked about several times, but I've gotten a few requests of people asking me to do this video again. And the topic I'm talking about is how to become a registered nurse. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So this question is kind of difficult to answer because there are many ways that you can become a registered nurse nowadays. There are many programs and many routes and many rules and regulations that you have to follow. But I'm going to tell you guys about the ones that I know about. And for those of you out there who know other ways that you can become an RN that I haven't mentioned in this video, please go ahead and leave them down below so you can share with the rest of us. So this first option is going to be more for younger people and people who are going to be fresh out of high school. So if you want to become a registered nurse, the first thing you have to do is find the school you want to go to. There are schools out there that requires you to have your prerequisites before you can get into the nursing program, or some of them have everything built into the program. And I'm going to assume that those type of schools are one of those schools that go from 3 to 4 years for your bachelor's degree in nursing. So first thing you do is make sure you get out of high school with really good grades, because a lot of the nursing schools now are competitive, but there are other factors that plays into whether you get accepted or not. So make sure you get good grades, and when you graduate high school, maybe talk to your parents or talk to friends, family members, whoever is willing to help you. Maybe they can take you around your city, around your town, or maybe out of state somewhere so that you can find the best nursing school that is for you. If the school doesn't require you to already have your prereqs, then I would say go ahead and apply for the program. Make sure to meet with an advisor from the school or one of the school administrators and see exactly what they want. I feel like this is a simple thing to do, but a lot of people don't know. When you're searching for a school, especially nursing school has become very competitive, but at the same time, they're not just competitive for students, but they're competitive for each other. And by that I mean that there's so many nursing schools and they all want students, so I feel like we have options. So a lot of these schools are basically begging students to go there. So what you need to do is, there are free services out there that is offered to new or potential students. So you just have to ask questions. So let's say you found the school you want to go to, schedule an appointment, meet with an advisor, write a whole bunch of questions down and ask them. You can ask them things like if they have scholarship for that school, how long the program is, what is their graduation rate, what is their NCLEX passing rate, what kind of documents you need to get into the school. You can ask them anything school related and they should be able to answer you. And if you go to a school and you're asking all these questions, and if you feel like your questions aren't being answered the way you want it to be, or you're not satisfied with the answer, then maybe that school is not for you. There are a lot of other schools out there that you can go to and ask those same questions and be able to get the answers to your questions. So that is one way to get into nursing school. So another way would be, let's say you're not a high school student, you're already in college, but you want to switch to nursing. I would suggest people going to community college. Look for the community colleges in your state and in your area. Community colleges are cheaper compared to a lot of these private schools. I went to a private school myself, but that was because I started my nursing journey a long time ago when there weren't a lot of nursing schools in my state, and I really wanted to go to a community college because I knew that I wouldn't have to take out any loans, or if I did have to take out loans, it would be very minimum. But the downside to that was that because the school was so inexpensive, there were so many people trying to get into the program, so therefore you had a long waiting list, and I'm talking about 2 to 3 years of waiting. So what I did was I went to the community college. I wasn't in the nursing program, but I took all my prerequisites. So like my biology classes, chemistry classes, English classes, math classes. So I went ahead and took all those classes there while still waiting to get into the program. But it came a time where I had taken all the classes I needed to take that were nursing related. Sometimes if you don't know or if you're not smart about it, a lot of time the schools would try to make you take classes that you don't really need or that are not nursing related. So after I took all those classes, at some point I ran out of classes to take. So then they started suggesting all these random classes for me. I had to take a step back and say, I'm only wasting my time. I have maybe a year and a half more left just to see if I'm even going to qualify for the program. So I thought maybe I can go somewhere else. And that's how I was able to leave that school, go to a different school and get my LPN within 12 months. But that may not be the case for everyone. You might have a community college within your area that is accepting students into the nursing programs right away. I would say jump on that opportunity. Not only is it a great opportunity, you are going to graduate with less loans. So the place that I did my LPN program was very cheap as well, so I didn't really have any loans there. So that is one way you can do it. So if you can get into the nursing program at a community college, I would say go ahead and jump on that opportunity. But if you can't get into the nursing program, I would say try to take all your prerequisites, all your pre-nursing classes, and then find a school that is willing to take those credits. But again, make sure first find your school, ask them questions. This is one of the questions you can ask. If I go to this community college, do you accept credits from them? Or what classes do you need in order to get into the nursing program? They should be able to tell you things like that. And if they do tell you, then go ahead and take those classes and then come and transfer to them. That is what I did, and I feel like that really helped me. Another way to become an RN is if you already have a prior degree. Let's say you have a, I don't know, sociology degree, teaching degree, or whatever degree it is. If you decide you want to switch to nursing, there are many accelerated programs that will be willing to take you. And some of those programs can be anywhere from 11 months, 12 months, sometimes 2 years. It just depends on the school. Those programs are pretty intense and you have to be really focused and ready to do it, but it's doable. I've seen a lot of people do it that way too. So what they do is they take the credit from your prior degree and then just add the nursing courses and your clinicals, and then once you're done with that, you're able to sit for the state boards and become an RN. So that is another way. As I said, there are many other ways out there. I may not be mentioning some of them in here, so you would have to do your research and stuff like that. But I mean, becoming an RN is not rocket science. Yes, nursing schooling is hard. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's easy, you just have to find a school and get into it. It's definitely something that requires a lot of time and focus and dedication. This sounds cliche, but everyone can do it. I mean, there are thousands of nurses out there. They got there the same way you're going to get there. You just have to understand that this is not going to be an easy role, but at the same time, this is something I can do because I've seen a lot of people do it, so I can do it too. So I hope I was able to answer those questions. If you have any more questions about this topic, please go ahead and leave them down below. And as I said, if there is something I didn't mention in this video, for those of you who know about other ways to get into the RN program, please leave them down below so you can share with our friends. If you like the video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right down in this corner, and also leave your comment below. Please go ahead and share this video to all your social media because there are a lot of people out there who would appreciate this kind of information. Thank you guys so much for your love and support, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.